Oh. Okay, I don't like this universe. I really don't like this universe. That's not good. I don't accept this. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hi everyone, welcome to Old Lady Reacts. I'm the old lady, otherwise known as Michelle. I'm a huge movie buff who's seen pretty much everything. I even worked at a video store for a few years, but somehow I skipped over an entire genre of movies. So I created this reaction channel where I react to action and superhero movies and TV shows that I am viewing for the first time. I put up a poll to see whether I should do Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness or Moon Knight first, and 56% of votes said to watch Doctor Strange first out of 147. So I'm going to go with that. Mostly just to separate the two shows, Daredevil and Moon Knight. Daredevil was so dang good, it might be a good idea to have a bit of a palate cleanser before starting another show. But I'll start Moon Knight like next week. I keep saying Moonlight. I feel like I'm saying Moonlight. I am actually Moon Knight. I have to be careful. But I will start Moon Knight next week. I kind of know what to expect here just based on like where No Way Home took us. Like I know a lot of previous actors and characters are going to show up. It's going to be crazy, who knows what's happening, multiverses, blah, 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 which kind of messes with my head, but that's okay. But it's almost like there doesn't even have to be any logic to the story anymore. I feel like the creators can just bring in whoever they want if it serves the story, and I'm not mad about it. I do find it kind of fun, but I am really excited to see Wanda again. She's one of my favorites. I, again, don't want to dig too much on the internet for, coming up with my intros like I used to. But I did see that it's a pretty low score on Rotten Tomatoes, 74 and 85%. That's actually very low for MCU, so I think that's going to be interesting. But also, I saw that Danny Elfman did the music, so like it's gonna sound great at least. So yeah. Right before we get started, please support my channel by subscribing so you can find me easily and watch more of my videos. Let's dive into Doctor Strange and it's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This is only two hours long, which is interesting. That's pretty short for a Marvel movie these days, especially in Phase 4. Oh. Okay, so is this what happened when he was sucked into in No Way Home? Like, oh, who's that now? Ah! Oh, ouch. So is that actually him? Like, that's the first time we've seen him with those gray streaks in his hair. But yeah, I always laugh, like, when you think about them filming this, like, basically just, like, going, Ow. That is a very interesting hairstyle, I gotta say.
I'm so sorry. This is the only way.
Oh, don't say that. Oh, is he taking her powers? Hello, Benedict Cumberbatch, working out. That's convenient. We don't see him in his regular clothes very often. Like, not since the very first movie. So whose wedding is this?
Did it have to happen that way? Was there any other path?
He didn't pick the path. He just...
No, I made the only play we had.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, you can't be pissed at him about it. Like
You still didn't get the girl.
Well, thanks for rubbing it in, asshole. Wait, is this her? Is she marrying somebody else? Oh, she is. What the hell? Okay. I hope she's in this movie more than just like as a regret for him, because she's awesome. She's a fantastic actress. She's in Slings and Arrows.
A little too on the nose.
Not for you at my wedding? Nah, it was perfect.
I would never drink wine while wearing a white dress, ever.
Long time.
Yeah, like that.
I think he's normally blonde, which is funny because he keeps having to play dark-haired characters. In Sherlock, they permed his hair.
Thank you.
Ooh, that was a good move. What the hell was that? It's like a flying spaghetti monster or something. I like that you get to see what it sees through its eye. Okay, so why do all these monsters want her? We gotta figure that out. Whoa! Oh, almost got it right in the eye. The cape's like, come on, get your shit together, get back out there. I think the cape is the best character of all, honestly. Like, it has its own personality, and I love that. Oh, it's suctioning onto the windows. I love that. Oh. Can he perform spells if he can't use his hands? His two giant hands to wield. Oh, is it gonna go right in the eye? Oh. Oh, okay. And pluck out the eye. Okay. That's gross.
Does he look like a spider?
No, more like a man.
Climbs walls, shoots webs.
Yeah, bingo.
Out of his butt?
Out of his butt. I suppose that's it.
Honestly, I hope not.
Super weird. La neta, de los dos Doctor Strange que he conocido, tú no eres mi favorito.
Which means?
Oh, he doesn't speak Spanish in this universe.
And ni siquiera sé si tu gusta hablar inglés.
Look,
That was a good line.
you need to explain to me what's going on. Why was that octopus trying to eat you?
The thing was,
He still does. The accent is still a little weird.
you didn't.
That was...
Oh, she's got a little rainbow pin on. That's cute.
That's gotta violate an ordinance.
Oh, I've buried worse.
Yeah, probably.
This isn't sorcery.
It's witchcraft.
Do we know anyone who's faced such a thing?
Yep, we do.
Chocolate! Hey!
Oh,
What did I say?
how does she have the boys with her? Does she have Vision with her too in whatever fantasy life this is that she's living? Yeah, I had a feeling that might be a dream. So there is another multiverse where that's real though, if the theory holds.
I'm not here to talk about Westview.
His facial hair is slightly different. Did they record this before they recorded the rest of the movie?
Taking it to Comertage, and
Sheep.
we've got our defenses, but
Sheep
use
butts.
an Avenger.
What if you brought America here?
Here.
He didn't say what her name was. How does she know what her name is?
You never told me her name, did you?
Yep. Oh Lord, is that the reality of where she is? Just the thing, it's so hard to know what's real.
Wanda, your children aren't real. You created them using magic.
That's what every mother does.
It's an interesting philosophy, I guess. That's an interesting transition.
Fate of the multiverse may depend on it.
Got it. No pressure then.
No big deal.
All this for a child you met yesterday.
That is a good point. He's willing to do anything to protect a woman he met yesterday, a child he met yesterday.
Nailed it.
Not so much. It's funny because I feel like, is this really happening? There's just like, it seems so very early in the movie for something like a big fight like this. I'm not sure how I feel about her becoming like such a horrible villain. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to feel, like, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to believe what's happening.
If you want the girl, you'll have to go through me.
Fine.
Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time. I love the black fingers. That's so cool. It's such a neat touch. Oh, neat. That is cool. That's kind of awesome.
I'm not a monster, Stephen. I'm a mother.
Wanda, you have no...
Well, those are not always mutually exclusive.
What happens to the other you? What happens to their mother?
That's a very confusing question. Because I suppose if the kids are in a different multiverse and she's also in a different multiverse, enjoying the kids. Well, he's now sucked into the multiverse. Oh, that's cool. The faces. Oh, no. That is really cool. It's a very nice green walkable New York, I guess. It's like the ideal inner city.
It's not a cape, it's a cloak, and I suggest you let go.
You took
Oh, it's
this
a
old
cloak.
suit from the
Okay.
Strange Museum, didn't you?
I said, is that Bruce Campbell? Oh. It's from a bee? A bee sting? So is she like Spider-Man in that sense? Like I've never heard of this character, so I have no idea who she actually is or who she becomes.
Yeah, Mordo. He's actually the first guy to let me in the Comertage.
Oh, that guy. Okay. Thank you for explaining, because I wasn't sure.
I always suspected this day would come.
You did.
I really want to go and shop in that bookstore across the street from them.
My brother.
All right.
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
Corrosive to the soul.
A desecration of reality itself.
It's dramatic.
I need your help to get me to it.
Uh-oh. Her eyeshadow is always on point. So we're back in her house, but it actually looks like a real house rather than a TV set. So I guess I'm like, you know, they said she could do irreparable harm doing this, but like, why? Like, why not just let her do it? I feel like it would make her happy. Is that gonna destroy it? Is that easy to destroy? Oh, it's gonna destroy her in the process too. Goodness.
This universe sucks.
Some of them are bound to.
These situations don't usually work out well for the nameless scientists, so just...
What is she doing there? Oh dear.
You got someone going around naming realities.
Yes. Me.
Oh.
I'm a senior fellow with the Baxter Foundation, and I specialize in multiversal research.
Okay, that is very... What? Is that Ultron?
The Illuminati will see you now.
The Illuminati?
Okay, so they don't have the Illuminati in this universe, but we have it in ours? Or does it just mean something different to Marvel? Looks like the thing that was holding like the Eye of Sauron in Lord of the Rings. It's always very inconvenient that these things are mystical places are at the top of mountains and things. They can't just be on the beach in Hawaii. Okay, that's not Ted.
Captain Carter,
What?
first Avenger.
Oh. What?
Our final member, Professor Charles Xavier.
How did this happen? Okay, it feels a little bit like they're trying to repeat like all the Peter Parkers coming together, but I'll go with it. Oh, look at him with the black fingers. She looks good in that Captain Marvel outfit, I gotta say.
I'm sorry.
So who is that guy? We haven't been introduced to him before, have we?
Just because someone stumbles and loses their way doesn't mean they're lost forever.
Including Wanda?
Ultron
commands
Ultron
I like that. Bye-bye. I guess I don't know the Fantastic Four, so I don't know what his powers were, but... Don't be killing Captain Carter. That would piss me off. She's gonna run pretty quietly. I like that.
Haven't you had enough? Oh, I
could do this all day. No way. What? That did not just happen. I don't accept that as happening. Oh, man. Okay, but she can't fight against Captain Marvel. It's like, isn't Captain Marvel like the strongest? Oh. Okay, I don't like this universe. I really don't like this universe. That's not good. I don't accept this. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Get back.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, that's super cool looking. Yeah, I really don't like this universe. Let's just not do this universe. Let's just pretend this universe doesn't exist. Jesus, she looks like a zombie.
Stephen.
Oh, she has his watch. They were more to each other in this universe than she said.
Sesame.
There's a lot of watches in this universes. Because that was the watch at the end of Hawkeye that was like, put what's her name in danger. So, all right.
This is the gap junction, the space between universes.
Okay, good to know. That's where we are, the space between universes. Well, what kind of portal is it? I'm wondering like what she actually does. Oh, now that poor Wanda's stuck there. Oh, is a good other universe Wanda gonna have to kill bad Wanda?
By accident. Who are you? What are you?
Is he just a Mrs. Havisham, Doctor Strange?
Are you happy, Stephen?
No.
You ever had that dream where you're falling as if you've been pushed off a tall building?
That's a very ominous question.
That was probably me.
Okay. How does he have a third eye? That's creepy AF. Oh, he's putting him on a staff? That was cool. It's very Phantom of the Opera there. Oh, jeez. That was very Lord of the Rings right there.
Go back to hell.
That was not a great line.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
I would never hurt anyone. I'm not a monster.
But you are kind of hurting a lot of people. You can't do what you're doing and then say, I wouldn't hurt anybody.
I wish I could show you.
I'd really like that.
Is there going to be two of her in his universe now? One that got married and this one? Yeah, okay. Just for a second, like they were thinking about it.
Why do you ask?
You use the dark code to dreamwalk into your own corpse.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that. No big deal. Okay, so that was Sam Raimi. I didn't realize. Right. Is that Charlize Theron? Cool outfit.
Not in the least.
Okay, the third eye is creepy. I'm not sure how I feel about that at all. That was interesting. But yeah, I'll just say right up front, not high on my list of favorites. I think some of the dialogue was clever, but some was pretty cliche. Some of the story was good, but some was pretty cliche. I didn't realize that Sam Raimi was the director, but I'm not surprised by that at all. I feel the same way about it as I did about the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. Like, they had their good parts, but overall they left me without any emotional investment in the characters. I already had those feelings kind of about Doctor Strange himself. He's just not one of my favorite characters. And I haven't figured out if it's the character or Benedict Cumberbatch, even though I've said before, I adore some of his other work. I think he's a fabulous actor. So, you know, I don't know. This movie just didn't help me get any more connected with him as a character. And I still don't really know who America Chavez is or what her powers really are. Like, she can jump from universe to universe at will? Okay, what do you do with that? I wish they had spent more time on establishing her personality and backstory just a little bit more, because I like the actress. I think she's going to do really well as she matures, and they're clearly setting up, you know, this whole like next generation Avengers thing. But I still feel like I don't know her character, and I don't know or recognize this Wanda. I feel like she was more a tool or a plot point than the Wanda that we actually knew from before. And that speaks to the overall problem with this script, is that it was all action. There was some quips and funny lines, but not much genuine humor and almost no dialogue that wasn't directly involved in forwarding the plot, which is what, like, the MCU is really usually good at, that kind of fun, funny dialogue back and forth that makes you connect with the characters. There was very little character dialogue or development, and it seemed like just a repeat of what we had already seen. We've already seen Wanda go through her grief and doing it badly and hurting people and doing whatever she can to reunite with people she loves. We've already seen Strange struggling through all the various universes and messing up spells and being emotionally distant and ending up unhappy. And we've seen characters from other universes showing up as fun little surprises. Not that it wasn't super fun in this movie too, but you've played that card, Marvel. I don't know that I'm going to be particularly impressed or surprised by it anymore. You know, and it was done so well in No Way Home. So unless you're going to top the emotional impact of that for both the audience and the characters, it's time to come up with something else. And here, I felt they existed just to serve the plot and make Wanda into like really horrible villain worthy of all this fighting, rather than like as people that she and or Steven could actually learn from or connect with or help them on their journey. I will say I really did like seeing Haley Atwell and in full regalia as Captain Carter. I don't think we've seen that before, although I am going to choose not to remember what happened to her or to Captain Marvel. I refuse to see them both done wrong like that. I'm sorry, it's just not right. You know, and they're not working on another Doctor Strange movie, so maybe this is the end for him mostly. But also that means I think that this might be the end for Wanda. Or is it? Who knows? Dead people come back all the time. I kind of hope not, and because I kind of want to see her being, I kind of hope that she does come back and do some more, because I don't want to see her be eaten up by grief in that way. It just seems too pessimistic for the MCU. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about all of this. If you like this video, I'm just going to move on. I think I just got to move on from this movie. I don't know what to think. If you like this movie, please hit the thumbs up button. It really does help the channel. And here's another of my reactions that you might like. Thanks for watching with me.